crazy news story. So, apparently there was a gentleman by the name of Floyd Ray Roseberry,
Yes.
I believe, who apparently drove his pickup truck onto the steps of the National Library and demanded an audience with the President of the United States, Joe Biden. First of all, I will say the audacity of an act like that.
The fucking balls, dude.
On top of that, he claimed he had a bomb in his truck, and he still wanted to talk to the president. Comments.
He didn't make it very far.
Okay, just to also clarify, if you haven't heard about this news story, there was like 5-hour standoff with the Capitol Police, and it ended with him surrendering to the Capitol Police. He was from North Carolina. He also claimed to be a member of a multi-thousand-member organization that was about to start the Second American Revolution, or something like that. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Veteran?
I believe this is probably just a one-sided story where only one side of the aisle is going to talk about it and the other side is going to ignore it. But the truth of the matter is that it's just a crazy, mentally ill person, and you're going to find when we play the video here that there's no substance to this. It's annoying that, in my opinion, that it even happened. There probably is thousands of people that think like him, and there's probably thousands of people on the other side that are going to get all holed up thinking that there's some powerful thousands of person organization coming to take over the country. It's a non-story. He's mentally ill. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to it.
Okay, do we have that clip?
We do, actually.
Let's.
A man claimed to have a bomb in a pickup truck near the U.S. Capitol on Thursday surrendered to police after a 5-hour standoff. The incident prompted an evacuation of nearby buildings, including the Supreme Court, and paralyzed a section of the nation's capital for much of the day.
If you want to take me out, take me out.
A video live-streamed on Facebook showed the suspect, identified as
Is that all
Floyd
that-
Roseberry from North Carolina, making
Oh, there's
remarks
more?
about President Joe Biden from inside a truck.
If you blow my truck up, man, hey. It's on you, Judd.
He's not going to blow your truck up. He won't even blow up the presidential palace in Afghanistan.
The revolution's on. I cannot set this bomb off. The only thing that can set this bomb off is enough decibels.
Capitol Police
Keep
Chief
pausing.
Thomas Manger.
Mr. Roseberry.
Alright, what did you say the bomb was made out of?
Tannerite.
Tannerite, which is the chemical used for.
Well, it's an explosive property chemical. I don't have the information right.
Right, but they were using it. What do people use it for?
Typically, in small amounts, they use it for gender reveal parties.
Right, so and it never went off, so we don't know if it was a boy or a girl.
No, we don't.
Right. This is 100% a non-story. Some fucking crazy asshole drives up fucking steps on a fucking library, demands fucking random fucking bullshit, and nobody fucking cares. He goes fucking prison.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. I understand where you come from. But let's say the man is mentally deranged, which
Right.
more than likely is. But let's also just say that there is some sort of basis to the claims he's making, that there is some sort of 1,000 people organization or whatever with the same goals and agenda that he has.
I don't believe that at all. I believe there might be thousands and thousands of people that might listen and hear what he says or talk to him, or maybe there's probably only like 5 or 6 because they know he's fucking mentally disturbed, and are just for their own entertainment value, say, egg them on and say, oh, go ahead, go do it, they'll listen, they'll do it, go ahead.
What if he is not the brains, obviously, of the organization? What if someone else
You
put
just said
him
yourself that obviously he's not the fucking brains of it. He probably didn't even put himself up to it.
That's exactly what I'm asking you. What if there are people behind the scenes, pulling the goddamn fucking puppet strings, as what normally happens with stuff like this?
Are we getting back to the people that tried to kidnap the governor of what was it, Wisconsin or fucking Illinois or Michigan? Yeah, I think it was Michigan, where the FBI had a hand in setting up the attempted kidnap of the governor.
Well, and you kind of like nailed that on the head, because I believe that was more or less a publicity thing, in my personal opinion.
A lot of it is publicity. The entire January 6th thing is fucking publicity. It was just as much as protest as everything else. The only difference is...
What's your opinion of what happened on January 6th?
It was a protest about people being angry about how the election happened, and...
And how do you feel about the media coverage of that protest?
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Just like mostly peaceful protests in everywhere else fucking across the country where there was a fucking riot. It was basically pretty much a protest / riot that happened anywhere else in the country, except for the fact that people, instead of people destroying the businesses of the lower middle class people, instead it was happening to the rich and powerful. So in their minds, it's a bigger fucking deal.
So you, by that statement, believe that the media coverage was slanted?
Obviously, it's always fucking slanted on every fucking issue.
Comments?
I think all of this stuff, no matter who covers it, is going to affect mentally ill people, and they're going to do the same thing. So the more exposure they have to this kind of chaotic stuff, because they feel suppressed in life, they're going to act out just like this because they see so many people doing it, same with the shootings and stuff like that.
I believe they're creating people that are even more mentally. You can see the emotion in my voice, because it's getting me worked up. So obviously they're getting other people worked up. I'm more intelligent to fucking do some fucking stupid retarded shit like drive up the stairs to some fucking library, request some fucking...
And you're more logical.
Permit?
That's why we have laws and stuff, because there's irrational people out there that will do this shit.
Right. But I mean, it gets me emotional, and obviously that makes me click, and it gets people everywhere on the left and the right side. I don't consider myself on either. I consider myself independent in the middle, and an independent thinker. I consider myself an independent thinker. So I will take in your stories, and obviously at some points they're going to make me emotional about the stories, but I'm going to reflect, and I'm going to do my own
research,
observations and researches on what.
And that is how every one of us should, conduct our daily lives.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not informed on a issue or matter that the people that are passing laws on us, or for us rather, are conducting their daily business, I guess you could say, then how do you know who to vote in and vote out? Right. Is it just like a party thing, because that is a terrible, terrible road to go.